Hello there everybody. First of all, sorry I haven't done a video recently, just been busy with all sorts of things, and there's no new figures yet, no news of any. The only thing I know is autumn release, and then I think December, but that's not set in stone, I don't know. Anyway, what I'm talking about today, and just going to go through it in bits and pieces, is the Season 9 Blu-ray box set that has just come out. It features a lot of classic monsters and that, and I thought I'd do, like I normally do, the figures associated with the stories. So first up, we have Day of the Daleks. Now, the set, of course, Day of the Daleks was released a year or two ago, 2 years ago, I think. So we got the two greys now, and we have the gold Dalek. This third Doctor is more like the three Doctors. I've put my own cape on it, because in Day he has the jacket and the shirt, but it's open collar, no bow tie. And then, of course, on the back you've got Benton, Yates, and the Brigadier. The Brigadier appeared in two different outfits in that. One in the jumper, and the other one in more like a dress uniform. So I don't know what you call it. I'm sorry. His jacket. So this is Day of the Daleks. And it's one of my favourite stories. And listen, if you haven't read the novel, do so. It is even better than the story. And if you haven't done it, please do subscribe to me. And I'd appreciate if you could like the video. But it's going to be, as I said, little bits and pieces while I swap over the figures. So this is the first part. Look, it's just a bit of fun. So I shall be back in a minute. I'm back. So the next story up is The Curse of Peloton. Now, there's not much been released. In fact, there's nothing released from that story by a character yet. These Ice Warriors released a good number of years ago. There's more based on the Ice Warriors with Patrick Troughton. But in this story, Curse of Peloton, there's only one Ice Warrior and one Ice Lord. But they haven't even done an Ice Lord. I'm using the same Pertwee figure as before, and just his TARDIS from based on the Time Monster. Pretty much the same one in Curse, except it didn't have the black base. So, not much more to say about that, except character, get your finger out and give us an Ice Lord, Alpha Centauri, Arcturus even. Would be worth it. It would sell. Right, I shall be back in another moment with the next story. Hold your horses, I'll be back. And I'm back again. Next up is the Sea Devils. Now, in this story, we do have a few figures, as you can see. So we have two Sea Devils. The one on the right was the first release, and then later on they did the second one, a bit darker. This third Doctor came with that first Sea Devil release, and of course we have Roger Delgado's Master. Now, the reason they're holding their swords, in case you don't know, is the Master is supposed to be in prison. Well, he is, and on trial. Not on trial. In prison for his crimes, but he's secretly contacting the Sea Devils, and the Doctor goes to visit him, and then they end up in one episode having a sword fight. So they're having a sword fight. So that's the Sea Devils. We have a couple of figures. Unit wasn't in that story, of course. It was the Royal Navy. So we don't have any Navy figures. So this is the Sea Devils. Now, the next one would be the Mutants, which there isn't any figures for that one at all. The one after that is the Time Monster, and there is a few for that one, so I'll be back in a moment with the Time Monster. Don't go away. I'm back again. Right, next up, as I said, this is the Time Monster, last of the Season 9, and it features the Master, his TARDIS, that is a computer bank TARDIS, and he's holding, I shall just go in closer if I can, there you go, the Crystal of Kronos, and here we go, the third Doctor. he's holding, it's a device for, as Joe called it, a TARDIS sniffer outer. The Doctor uses it to track the Master's TARDIS. Detects disturbances in the time field, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, we have Joe, the first appearance of Joe, in this video from that story, The Time Monster. That was part of a B&M release. And so was the TARDIS. A good few years ago, this is when the B&M release started getting interesting. I'm not going to do a review of that, it's just again to show you the story. So this is the few accessories from that story. And I quite like the story. I know a lot don't, but I do. 6-parter, I believe, but it's fun. Anyway, that has been season 9. I hope you like this little video. Sorry it's not widely exciting, or maybe it is for you, but it's just a quick one, bit of fun, and I do recommend that box set. A nice addition to my collection. Looking forward to seeing what's next. Well, you all take care, and the next thing I want to say to you is have a happy Easter. Have an exterminating time. Take care. Bye.